This video should have started a little over 20 minutes ago. Anyways, assalamu alaikum or hi respected, and welcome back to Bisola's Diaries. If you're new here, hi. This is my digital space where I talk about what makes life life, faith, vlogs, and beauty. If that's your thing, don't forget to subscribe. If you are returning, nice to see you here once again. So with that said, let's get straight into today's video. You guys may catch me looking down sometimes, and that is because everything, my jettings, my feelings, everything is down here. So, getting straight into it. Have you ever felt like you want something but you don't know how to get it? I've been there. Don't worry. That's the feeling of being lost if you all don't know. Yeah, something that I have experienced multiple times, and I'm like, no, I think I have to discuss this, because why won't I discuss this? I have to discuss it. Basically, this feeling is something that everyone has experienced, and it's not just like a one-time thing, it's not like a one-off thing. It's something that will keep happening and happening, and this feeling can easily make you feel frustrated or even lose yourself in it. Yeah, talking from experience. Yeah. Typically, when you are lost, you are on your way somewhere, you are going somewhere, that's why you are lost. Yeah, you're on your way somewhere, then you get lost. And personally, to me, there are only two solutions to not be lost or to be found, and that is either somebody actually helps you or you help yourself. That is the only ways that you can be found or you can get back to your bearing. Is that somebody finds you or you find yourself. It's easier to be found when you already have somebody who has treaded that path, who has been through it, who has already made the mistakes. It's easy for the person to put you through it. But if you are the person, if you are there for the first time, and if you are doing it by yourself, you are all aiming for the same destination. But the thing is that you're going to make more mistakes because you are not used to it. You're going to make more mistakes. You're going to actually get lost while being lost. Everyone feels lost because everyone is figuring out life for the first time. Yes, everybody is figuring out life for the first time. Life is in season. Basically, life is like in stages, and the only difference is that some people have been there before us, that is older people or more experienced people. Then we can simply learn from their mistakes. I feel like nobody talks about enough is being the first person to take a particular path and being lost on that particular path. And I say this especially as firstborn. As a firstborn child myself, it can be quite difficult to navigate being lost, especially when you don't have somebody to put you through or anything like that. And there's an invisible pressure to be able to be a model for your younger siblings, or just guide them. You always have the urge to have everything figured out, alright, so you can put them through. It's an inevitable pressure, something that is very invisible and something that is always there. So whether you like it or not, even though you can even have different people to talk to it about, your parents, your people around you, cousins or anything, to talk to you about it and help you navigate it. It cannot be like having a older sibling or having a older cousin. In my case, where I am the first grandchild also, so it's quite difficult because you are actually very lost. And necessarily, even if you tell your parents or probably your uncle or anybody about it, they might not necessarily understand it or probably give you the same reply you would have wanted, like if you actually wanted to have the conversation with somebody, like someone like your older brother. What's up, how are you doing, this is what's going on, how did you go through it, how did you do this and everything. You might not actually have the opportunity to like have it. So basically, you might actually find somebody to help you. It might just be very difficult in finding that help without actually asking for it. And to anybody who have experienced it or who is presently experiencing it, I have felt it. I have found myself in a forest struggling to figure out my way out, and yet it was never easy. It was like I was running in circles. I keep going back to where I started from, and I know I'm not the only one that's gone through this before. Like, I just kept going back to where I came from. I'm like, wasn't that just 1 minute ago? And I'm like, so it was almost a never ending cycle. I got frustrated and I was even beginning to lose myself in it. I honestly felt like I could do it all on my own until I realized that I couldn't, which is very fine. Some people actually can, but that's not to deny that some people can't. Sometimes all you need is an external source to put you through, to guide you, to tell you not to make some mistakes they already made. Maybe you see the dim light in the corner. Sometimes you have to ask for it. And if you can't ask for it, you have to leave clues, and most importantly, you have to have faith. So basically, there's one thing I particularly feel when I'm in this phase of being lost, and that is hope. Hope is like, so I want us to imagine something. Imagine going down on both knees and praying and just forgetting all your burdens and just praying to God to help you with finding your way and strengthening you. There's a part of the Quran that I really love and really resonates with me. In fact, it is even the I use it as a wallpaper for reminders, and that is verse Quran 93 verse 7, which says, He found you lost and guided you. And also there's a verse in the Quran that says it doesn't burden a soul more than it can bear. Yeah, it can't burden a soul more than it can bear. This is for the Muslims in the Quran. The Christians, I'm sure you all also have something relating and something very similar to that. It's just to tell you that you don't just sit down somewhere and be expecting your destiny helper to come and save you. Sometimes you need to get up and actually seek the help. You need to actually stand up and actually make the first move. Most importantly, you must be prepared enough to receive it. Yeah, to receive the help. That's very important. That's the most important thing to me. You must be prepared to receive the help. Also, feeling lost is part of the cycle. It's a bridge that must be crossed to get to the next stage. It must be crossed. It's part of the journey, and as cliche as it may sound, you have to embrace it. It's part of the journey, and it's not just I think I said this earlier, it's not just a one-time thing. You know, when you're going to your MTN and you're like, is it one off or is it auto renew? Baby girl, it's auto renew. That's how lost is. Auto renew, like, it's something that keeps happening in different stages of your life. And I said this earlier, is when you are going somewhere, that's when this kind of thing happens. You get lost, you're not just getting yourself. And now this is to tell you that no matter how lost you are or you feel, you can always find yourself. You just need the right tools, the right mindset, the right company. But firstly, you need the right mindset. Yeah, you need the right mindset. Our journeys are all different, even though they might seem very similar. Wait, you still have to find yourself. Yeah, a person can only guide you so far. In a way, you're still going to have to find yourself at the end of the day. A person can only put you to the right path. The path is still yours to take. Note, I necessarily do not have the tools or equipment to help you figure out or find yourself in whichever situation you feel lost in right now. I can literally only tell you what worked for me with no assurance that it's going to work for you. I'm urging you all to speak up. The help offered can actually help you find the dimmed light in the corner hiding. Feeling lost is something that will always occur. But what will happen when it occurs is that you actually first identify the feeling. You're able to maneuver the mistakes faster, or even better, you are able to jumpstart faster without it weighing you down. One thing I want you all to know is that with everything that I have said today, with everything you have heard from me today, that is not going to exempt you. I myself is not an exception from being lost. It's a stage in life and it happens constantly. What happens in this type of situation is that I recognize the feeling that, oh, this is me being lost, and I'm able to run through it faster. I'm able to get over it faster. I'm able to, get up, go to the next cycle, next stage of the cycle faster. Basically, I do not lose myself. I always know there is a way out, and I have faith and look towards it. So with everything I've said, I hope this has made you feel a bit better, because realizing all this also made me feel a bit better that being lost and being very confused, being like you don't even know your destination in life is not going to last forever. It's something that you have to pass, something that you have to cross. Let me just put it like that. It's something you literally have to cross, and you can do it. You just need to be patient, you need to have faith, you need to believe in yourself. You need to either go for the two options, then you figure it out by yourself, which will actually be a very slow process, or you actually, go with other, and that is seeking help. Yeah, whichever way you go, it's your choice. Alhamdulillah, thank you all for sticking with me till the end and listening to little I had to say about this. Don't forget to subscribe too. I'll see you all in the comment section. Bye.